the Serpent. This video is entitled, Why My Girlfriend Thinks I'm a Witch. Now, I know how that sounds. Most men are not witches. It's just, stereotypically that's a female thing. Women are witches and men are pets, I guess. I don't know. Animals. Men are animals and women are witches. I don't know. But my girlfriend says, Sean, which is my name, you're a witch. I was like, mentally, in my mind, I was like, what's wrong with you? I was like, you call me a witch. Why would you call me a witch? It's not negative. I wasn't offended by it, which is weird. I wasn't offended by it at all, for real. It just threw me off, caught me off guard, like, yeah, you're a witch. So I asked her to make a short list, just some short of a few reasons why she thought that I may be a witch. Her first reason was my deep love for nature. I love nature. I would love to be. I love being one with nature. I have a problem. My ex. I'm gonna say her name. My ex. Summer Moon is her name. I'm gonna call her Summer Moon. That's her nickname. I'm gonna call her say her real name, but Summer Moon. I have an ex-girlfriend named Summer Moon. So, don't tell people that I attract. Summer Moon. So, yeah, that may be a reason that I may be a witch. That's probably the reason right there. That's a good reason. Anyways, Summer Moon likes to dance in the rain. And, I like dancing in the rain. I know it sounds weird. I know some people are like, oh, man, that's homosexual. I'm not a homosexual. And even if you call me homosexual, I'm not offended by that, because that's not offensive. I shouldn't, so I'm not offended. But if you think I'm a homosexual, that's your perception. But anyways, she says, because you love nature. And I do. I love nature. And like I said, I love being one with nature. I love the moon. I love the stars. I love trees. In the summer when flowers start blooming, I honestly stop and smell them. I stop to smell flowers. I like flowers. I love them. They're living things, like the trees. Trees are living things. They're all living things to me. And I love them because they're living things. So, yes, I do. And I love nature. I got a list. So when you see me looking down or whatever, look at the little list she made. Precognition was another reason she said. Precognition. And she says this. She used this term. And she said that because she was playing a card game. And in the card game, you had to guess what suit of card was coming next. So, spade, club, diamond, heart. And playing the game. It was her game. And I'm standing there watching her play. So I'm like, I say, the next card's a spade. She clicked, boop, spade. She's like, The next card is a diamond. She clicked, boop. Next card was a diamond. So I say, she said, well, hold up, guess another one. Yeah, I need your help. Let's guess another one. So the next card, I guess. I say, that's another spade. Next card, another spade. Now, I do this 6 times in a row. And she says, you're a witch. Seriously, you're a witch. You cannot make me believe anything other than that. You are a witch. I was like, whatever. Alright. I'm a witch. I guessed some cards. 6 cards in a row, but still. I mean, it was I just guessed some cards. So she said, nah. It's not just cards. I've seen you guess 6 cards in a row. But I've also seen you guess what someone was about to say, or, what someone was about to do. I said, well, that's just, just being in tune with nature. Just, wow. In tune with nature. So here we go back to my love for nature. The fact that I'm in tune with nature, or the energy that And now, mind you, I think all this is energy. Even though we see physical things, it's still our energy. It's not necessarily. We see matter. It's not necessarily matter. It's just energy vibrating at different rates, different speeds. So when you see something that's solid, it's just energy vibrating it's energy existing at a slow vibration. But that's a whole nother topic. I'm not gonna get into that just yet. We're gonna get into that some other time. But yes, precognition, love of nature. 2 reasons why she thinks I may be a witch. Love of nature, precognition. My thirst for knowledge. That's another reason. Thirst for knowledge. My thirst for knowledge. My thirst for wisdom. My thirst for truth. I want to understand things, which is just my nature. I question stuff. Question everything, actually, including myself. I question everything because I want to know, and the only way to know is to ask questions, and I seek answers. So, of course, I seek truth. Who doesn't? Maybe a lot of people don't. I ain't got nothing to do with them, but I do. I seek knowledge. I seek truth. I seek wisdom. Now, think about wisdom. As I did say, seek wisdom, but you don't seek wisdom. You attain it. You gain it. So, she says, I'm wise. You're very wise. Wise beyond your years. Your understanding of things, like metaphysics. I understand metaphysics, which is another reason why she thinks I may be a witch. Because I understand metaphysics, which is the power of the mind. And forgive me for looking around. I know I should be looking directly at you guys. I know. But I'm looking at a light. It's not the same as looking you in your eyes. I'd much rather look you in your eyes. But, hey, just for the sake of imagination, I have to pretend like I'm looking at your eyes. So, I'm sorry. Sometimes I live off. Like so. But, yes, my understanding of metaphysics. Understanding of the power of the mind. I think everything is controlled by the way we think. It's controlled by our thoughts. The only way, if you perceive negativity, is because you harness negative thoughts. So if I see the world as a negative place, it's because I harness negative thoughts. And for me, it's not the world that's negative at all. It's, systems that are put in place, to control us. I despise them. I despise that. I despise you telling me how to think. I despise you telling me what to think. And planting opinions in my mind, making me hate people. Love this. You want me to love you and hate everybody else. So I have a problem with, people trying to control my mind. Like religion, most of the major religions are, to me, mental slavery. That's all mental slavery to me. It's hard. You can't use the power of the mind if your mind is controlled by outside sources. So yes, metaphysics is a strong. I don't know what I'm trying to say. If I was a college major, if I was in college, I would major in metaphysics. That would be one of my majors, which is one of my interests when I was in college, actually, metaphysics. That's why I like As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. Should read that book, great book. Short read, so it's very quick reads, only like 6-some pages. But it's, a very profound book. As a Man Thinketh, so he is, which is a verse that he took from Proverbs. And that saying, as a man thinketh, is, and Bruce Lee said this too, it is the secret of life, suppose, for lack of a better term, the secret of life is understanding the power of the mind. If you can break away from the mental slavery that's been imposed upon you, you can harness the power of your mind. And I'm in the process of doing this. I'm in the process of breaking away from the mental slavery that was imposed upon me. And I'm, starting to understand that As a Man Thinketh and, Ernest Holmes and James Allen, these guys was on to something. They, Bruce Lee, all these guys, these philosophers, they were on to something. That's why a lot of people get shut up. You start talking about the power of the mind, you start talking about, hey, freeing people's minds. Oh, no, those people, they kill them. They kill those people. They kill them instantly. You get the fuck out of here. No, you don't tell people that. People how to control their minds. Because, If I got control of my mind, you no longer have control over me. That is a problem for them. And you know who them is? Them would be the people, the powers that be. So, yes, I have a understanding of the power of the mind. And I'm in the process of harnessing this power. Another reason, and I'm moving on. Another reason that she says I'm a witch, or maybe a witch, is my desire to eat organically. You know, I would much rather grow my own food. I like organic foods, organic vegetables and fruits. And it's funny that you have to say organic. You know, when you go to a grocery store, you have a small section of organic foods, and then you have the rest of the grocery store. You have a small section of organic, and then the rest of the store. And I remember I walked to a store and I said, well, if this is organic, what the hell is all this stuff? What's everything else? You have one section of organic foods, which I think I was under, when I was young, I was under the impression that all foods were organic. I mean, you grow them organically. Dirt, water, you know, a seed, dirt, water, organic food. But obviously our foods are not grown organically, which would make it genetically modified, which I have an issue with. I have a problem with genetically modified foods. Don't touch my food. I don't like that. I have a problem with that. So yes, I would prefer to eat organic foods. Another reason she says I'm a witch is because, let her tell it, I'm a witch. That's her main reason. Like, I think you're a witch because you're a witch. I mean, what better reason would that than that? You're a witch. Okay. If you say so, I guess. I don't know. I go on my Facebook. I have a Facebook page. It's also called the Serpent. So if you're on Facebook and you haven't liked my page, you should go to Facebook and like the Serpent. That's my page. It's a, you know, and it's a lovely page actually. If it wasn't my page, I would like it. Which I think I did like it. Come think of it, I think I did like my own page. I think I did like my own page. It's mine. I can like whatever I want. Anyways, so I have a page called the Serpent, and on my page you see a list of likes. When you see the list of likes, you see the pages that I liked, and you're gonna see a lot of, the term we're gonna use is pagan. You'll see a lot of pagan pages that I liked, and they like my page. You know, we like and share one of those pages and whatnot. And like I said, a lot of pages that I liked and shared are they're witches, and I love them. You know, and I love them. You know, they talking back and forth with them, man. You know, some of them, these are good people, man. I don't understand why there's such a negative, stigma on witches. We make them out to be these evil women or evil people, and they're not at all. Even, reading some of their religious works or whatnot, their philosophies or whatnot, these are very peaceful people, man. Like, all you're talking about is love, the love of nature, organic foods, love of animals, love of different people. It's just love. I may be a witch. Now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, I may be a witch. I may be. We have a lot of things in common. I mean, witches and we have a lot of things in common. I'm probably a witch. Precognition, I love nature, power of the mind. My girlfriend says I cast spells without even knowing it. When I'm cooking, I'm casting spells. Most people cast spells when they pray. They don't know that. To me, that's what praying is. You're casting a spell. When you put an intention out. Mentally you put an intention out, and you want this intention to be granted for the most part, for lack of a better term. So, yeah, I may be a witch. I may be. Oh yeah, and I like Stevie Nicks. Confession. Yes, I like Stevie Nicks. Just like the white window, sing the song, sounds like she's singing. I messed that up, I know. But I like that song, Age of 17, I do. I like that song. I like Stevie Nicks, Fleetwood Mac, I like them. I like the show Coven. It was an awesome show. Hate that it doesn't come on anymore. But I loved it. It was an awesome show. Coven. Fiona, Zoe, Madison, Cordelia. Yeah, I watched it. Yeah, I did. I like that show. Cause they make, of course they make people out be out demonic, of course, but they're not. Like I said, I know witches. I know one for sure. But I like witches. I like witches. I'm intrigued by witches. What they call dark arts. Which aren't dark at all. Even though, it's not like Christianity is very bright. You got a God that destroyed his whole creation, except for like 4 people, and a bunch of animals. So, we want to talk about dark. But we're not gonna get into that right now, though. But that's another reason she said. She says that you don't like religion. Right? You don't believe in one God. You have respect for goddesses, and I do. Goddesses and gods. For me, they're titles. It's just, there's no supreme being. It's just one. It's just us, all of us. Everything is. Well, maybe it is a supreme being, because everything is, to me, everything is one being. We see ourselves as individuals and our individual minds and whatnot, man. But when I look you in your eyes and you look at me in mine, we see each other. If I look in your eyes, I'm going to see myself. When you look in my eyes, you're going to see yourself. Which would make us, which would make me you and you me. Sound a little weird, I know. Sound a little crazy, I know. But it's the truth. It is what it is. So I see divinity in everything. Oneness. There's no duality here with me. I don't care if you're, a witch. I don't care if you practice voodoo. I don't care if you pray to your tyrannical god. I don't care. None of that concerns me. What concerns me is the energy that is within you, the divine nature that is within you. That's what that's what I'm into. That's what I love. I love to see the divinity. But anyways, I'm talking a little much. I just wanted to make a video about me possibly being a witch, and I'm the more I think about it, the more I talk about it, I'm probably a witch. I'm probably going to lose some friends because of this. But if I do, bye. Obviously, we weren't, friends, I guess, to begin with, for real. Because I accept you for who you are, what you do, what you believe. I have my ideas, We're not going to always agree. But that's, that gives us room to grow. So it is what it is. So I may be a witch. I may be. And you know what? I ain't mad about it. Not at all. Not at all. The fact that she says that doesn't bother me. I hope it doesn't bother you. And if it does, it sucks to be you. So, until next time, blessed be. Namaste. Take care.